Trey since he was 3 years old. Keeps it himself, and there's nowhere to go in the teeth of that Lehigh defense. Running back Dale Harris is out today for Yale, so it's Deshaun Salter who starts. Here's Moore's first throw. It's complete to Robert Clemens. Well, it's 3rd and 4. Moore gets it away quickly, and he overthrows Christopher Williams. Intense competitor. First carry of the day for Deshaun Salter. He has plenty of space, and Yale's first down. First down of the game. 233 yards against Lehigh last year in a Yale win. Quick hitter to Michael Saragusa as well, covered. Quinton end around to the wide receiver, Christopher Williams-Lopez, dancing forward to set up 3rd and short. To the play. Handoff, Salter turns for a first down. Deshaun Salter dragging a tackler with him. Backfield, Rich, a senior running back, has carried it just twice this year. Well, here's carry number 3. Some space for Chandler Rich. Gains 9 yards as a flag flies in late. It's 1st and 15, not 1st and 20 for Yale. Here's Chandler Rich again. Another hole, and Rich gains back all that penalty yardage. Time to throw for Moore. Lets it go and overthrows Robert Clemens III.
Back to where they thought he needed to be. Another big 3rd down here for the Yale offense.
3rd and 9. Pressure comes. Down he goes. That was an ace that they're great downfield blockers. We saw it there. On first down for Yale, Salter, big hole. Just like last year, he's having first 2 games this year. Over 2 games, Yale's averaged just 13 points and 250 yards. Here's a big hole for Salter. He has the first down and more into the backfield. Salter past the 40. Deshaun Salter to the 20, and he's wrestled down at the 15.
Great blocking, Deshaun Salter.
And around Christopher Williams-Lopez, cuts inside, touchdown Yale.
You're going to be looking to in the future.
First-year starter Trey Moore. It's a handoff. Deshaun Salter picks up 4 more yards.
Just saw it there. We saw it earlier in the game a number of times.
Salter takes it again. Driven down hard this time. 29% on 3rd down so far this season. It's a bootleg for Moore on the designed run. Evan Harvey trips him up, and down he goes. Latier through the air. It was 14-7 after Christopher Williams-Lopez scored for Yale, and here's a big interception right off the edge. Brandon Leaks, the senior.
If you can see, this is something that when Troy Moore gets better and more experience, he will have looked and saw that.
First-time starter Trey Moore. Off the interception, hands off to Chandler Rich for 3.
We're going to give him, I think it's going to be a series by series. If you look like he's making progress.
Here's one of his big advantages. He can run. First down and more as Trey Moore picks up 4.
Also has legs. Look at this. Sets up, nothing there, sees the opening, able to turn on the jets and turn that into a productive play and make plays with his legs.
Said there were more plays in the playbook because of his running ability this week. It's Rich. He had no room. Harrison Johnson.
10 guys.
Play action. Moore. Short pass. Christopher Williams-Lopez makes the catch. Salter behind Moore. Salter stuffed. Colton Kaslow, the defense. Moore is pressured. And down he goes. Evan Coughlin.
You can takes the snap. He's got a little bit of a time, and you can see a couple of receivers coming across. He didn't have quite enough time to get the guy who was dragging underneath. So you can still come out of your Patriot League part of your schedule and not feel that the season is done, even though you didn't do well against those teams.
Chandler Rich, low.
Higher 4 quarters. They're astonishing numbers for 19 minutes.
Moore, that's his best pass of the day, finds Christopher Williams-Lopez, and he does the rest. Williams-Lopez to the house. 63-yard touchdown.
Look at this. Little fake over the middle. The fake freezes the linebacker. You can see the linebackers are coming up short, and again, they're so used to the running game that not only does it freeze them, but it draws them up, and it opens up that seam.
Out of St. Louis. Play action. Moore. Good comeback route. He completes it to the freshman.
On a comeback, and he completes it.
Salter pulling the pile. And he's really stacked up.
Yeah.
Moore's played in big games, 2-time state runner-up. in Missouri. On third down, handoff Salter. It's a first down.
He looked like last year against Lehigh.
Moore gives to Salter. Pierce Rapanti on the bottom. Julian Lynn on top. To 2nd and 8. Pop pass, Williams-Lopez. Again, he turns the corner. First down. Moore keeps it himself. Inside the 5. Trey Moore, touchdown. Drew Johnson will run it in for 2. They set it up all game. Answered for the Bulldogs.
You can see Johnson sees right away he's got a seam on the right side. When he puts his man in motion, the linebacker who's keying on field.
Salter on the carry. Now it's a 3-minute drill. 2nd and 9. Out of the backfield, Moore way overshot Salter.
Difficult ones for quarterbacks to throw.
3rd and 9. Moore looking to turn the corner, and Colton Caslow forces him out of starter Trey Moore and company. Moore, deep ball down the middle, overshot Williams-Lopez. Also ran for a touchdown. Moore to the outside. One of those long throws, and he overshot everybody. Here comes the blitz. Moore gets rid of it. It's tipped and incomplete.
The coach is that he has potential here, Bill. Have to see what happens the second half, but I think there are things that he's done that they have to be happy about.
Deshaun Salter gains 6. Play action. Moore in the flat. That's up in the air and intercepted. Flag comes out late. Brandon Lee.
The bane of all quarterbacks'
foul.
existence.
Roughing the passer with targeting. Number 98. By rule, number 98 is disqualified.
Wow, so Harrison Johnson not only is tagged for a quarter, he is out for the first half against Colgate next week. Trey Moore, quick hitter to the outside. This is Michael Saragusa. His first catch of the day leads to a first down. Both running backs in on this play. Moore going deep, wants Saragusa. Incomplete. Mike Geis, who's making his...
To track down the receiver. You can see right here, Trey Moore gets rid of it a split second sooner. And he's got his guy running down, and he leads him to the outside the bound.
10. Salter. Always churning forward. He picks up 5 more. 3rd and 6 for Moore. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Looked like tight end.
So it's tough to replace a guy like Morgan Roberts, who was a transfer from Clemson, where he actually played.
Moore over the middle. It's intercepted. Evan Harvey continues his strong day. For Trey Moore today, he's 6 of 16, 95 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Candler Rich breaks a tackle. Rich to the second phase of the defense. That's a first down.
But a lot can happen, and certainly at this point in time.
Option pitch, Rich. Well covered.
Well
that was
played
Mike to skew the numbers a bit.
That'll help your average.
Pop pass, Christopher Williams-Lopez. Only gains about 2 to the Yale receivers. Moore with time over the middle. Incomplete. Threw it behind Saragusa. Trey Moore can get something going for Yale. It has not been a good third quarter. Outscored 21-0. Deep shot. Robert Clemens is there. Flag comes out. And 30 seconds to go on the Colgate 19. So Cornell has a chance to upset Colgate. There's a carry for Deshaun Salter. Remember, 2nd and 5. Quick hitter, Saragusa. Working off the block, slips down the sideline, and he stepped out of bounds. Play through the ebbs and flows today. 1st and 10. High pass. Clemens comes down with it and gains about 4 yards. Football, 63 points for Lehigh, matches the most points ever allowed by a Yale defense. On offense, though, Deshaun Salter's having a very good day. He's up over 100.
It's not an excuse, it's an explanation. But you have to get guys to buy in to say, all right, we're not healthy, but that doesn't mean
we doubled their output from the first 2 games.
tournament. You can look at the offensive game films and say that they did some very positive things here.
There's another positive run by Rich. Weaves and bobs inside the 5 and
Farmer School.
Second and goal. Moore keeps it himself. Flag comes out as Moore's into the end zone. Well, if it stands, it's his second touchdown, but it's a hold.
Number 4, 10-yard penalty.
Another penalty
Second
on
down.
Yale. Great history, won a Division II national championship in the 70s. Moore under pressure. Now he's going to run, and he is drilled. Oh boy, flag comes out at the...
And you can see Trey Moore beats a tackle, gets to the outside. Quentin Jones comes in here, drops his shoulder, and it is helmet to helmet. And you could see that he just doesn't move. Now, if you've ever had one of those hits, you're out cold, and I think I've had it.
They do have Quentin Jones loaded onto a stretcher now, as they'll get him off the field here at the Yale Bowl. Still everybody on a knee on both sides, and you see all his teammates coming over to greet him on the way.
Good sign. You see him raising his hand there.
Trying to wave to the crowd.
Sales.
On first and goal, Moore is wrapped up. Now it's second and goal.
You can see here Colton Caslow shoots a gap there. Times it up perfectly. He's able to like a safety. He just is a very talented linebacker.
Deshaun Salter plugs forward for 2 more. Third and goal. Moore under pressure. Tuck and run. It opened up for him. Trey Moore. Touchdown. Second rushing touchdown.
You can see right now, pocket starts to collapse from the outside. He doesn't panic. He steps up, looks, and then just sees that opening. And what happens is Lehigh's in a man.
Moore. He does have 8 for the first time today. Out for Reed Klubnik. Freshman wide receiver slips a tackle and gets to the stick.
It's a second season. They don't get a chance to play for a national championship, so that second season is important, more important for them than anybody else's conference.
Moore, nobody open, takes off, gains good yardage.
But you can get something out of it.
This could be the final play of the game. Moore takes a shot downfield. Incomplete to Miles Gain. Reno for his second half against Cornell. He had 3 receptions there. Almost picked one up here. Moore goes deep, miscommunication. Klubnik stopped on the sideline.
But here are the good things you did. So let's build on the good things that you did.
Tough pass from Moore. It sent the wide receiver backwards. That's J.P. Show.
And it'll be a building block for him. Again, the process that Tony Reno talks about.
Moore takes a shot. We'll have one more play as he over
conference. Their champion usually does fairly well in the tournament.
Final play of the game. Moore shows off the arm strength. Incomplete. And that does it.